got some summer reading tips for you to help keep your kids active and learning. So the first one is for toddlers and preschoolers, and that's to create a reading star chain. I've made a star that says my son's name and he's a reading star. And each time we read a book, like today we read Secret Seahorse, I'm going to write that on there and then just glue stick, actually go this way, glue stick it, and then glue the other end, and you've made a chain before. I think you can figure it out from there. I'm so interested to see how he's going to react as this chain gets longer and longer. I think that's going to be really fun for him. If you have a new reader, you might want to try a vocabulary jar. Every day, have them pull out the word, and you can talk about what it means, and then see who in your family can use that word the most times during the day. If you have an older child who's reading on their own, it can be helpful and fun to have some type of specific challenge for them. And I've seen all different kinds of reading challenges online. One of my favorites is reading 100 books in 100 different places. And the blogger Game with that actually has a printable for it. So if you go to my Pinterest page, which is Barefoot Memphis, I've pinned that on my Prevent Summer Brain Drain board. Then finally, a few tips that are good for all different ages. A lot of us are going to be taking trips this summer, and if you are, think about some books related to the place you're going to be visiting. Our family's going to Boston, so we've just started reading the classic Make Way for Ducklings. We're going to be visiting the Boston Public Garden where that story is set. Another thing that I really like about summer is a lot of times we have a little bit more relaxed schedule, and that can give you time to do extra activities related to the books you're reading or crafts. And a lot of Barefoot books have these built right in. So My Daddy is a Pretzel is a storybook, but every other page spread is a yoga pose. So even if you've never done yoga before, you can still learn it with your child and do it that way. Or a book we have for older children, Chandra's Magic Light, which is set in Nepal, has kind of an echo theme to it. So at the end, after the story, you can learn how to make a solar oven from a pizza box. And then finally, I'm so excited to let you know that Barefoot Books is going to have our first ever summer reading program. It's got a pirate theme to it, and it's going to launch in mid-June. So be looking for me for information about how you can get a scavenger hunt for your kids, as well as a reading log, and I'm going to have lots of extra resources for you. Happy summer reading, everyone. Visiting. We're going to be going to... Why are you making that face?
Because my arms hurt.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Hey, everybody, it's Rebecca.